Guys, it's time for a new vlog. Oops, that was my lunch. But first of all, I'm going to say something in Norwegian. Ja, nå trenger jeg sparkel og maling. For nå skal jeg sparkle og male i verksted. Det er kanskje å si det er helt reklame. Jeg har ikke blitt avtalt noe mye reklame på det her, men farger ikke han kjøstørrelsen her i byen. Alltid bra service. Alltid masse folk på jobb. Slipper å stå og vente. Jeg hater å stå og vente når jeg kommer i en butikk og vente på å få hjelp. Det slipper du her. De har ordentlig faglig kunnskap. Det liker jeg. Profesjonell hjelp. Ikke bare sånn som står i at dere ikke vet hva de snakker om. Så derfor så vil jeg bare nevne at det her skal du ha maling eller noe sånt å pusse opp, eller maling, sparkel, teppe, gulv, alt. Da går det hit, kjøstørrelsen. Åh, jeg må ha munnbind. Det var glemt det! Ah. So, then is it back in English. Farger ikke ha kjøstørrelsen. I need sparkle. This is a lot. Or what do you guys think? Holy shit, it's a lot. It's actually too much. I also cleaned up here now to put sparkle here. Ooh la la. It is only one thing to do, and that's to clean it till and make it done. So let's fire up then. Okay, first of all, I'm gonna confess something, or how to say it. Between the plate there was a little bit too huge crack. Normally you should mix this dry sparkle, not like this one, because this is done in a bottle. Don't have to mix or do anything. Dry sparkle you have to mix with water. That's what you normally should mix and use between here and where it's huge cracks. I cheated. I just use this big foam, because I think that's much more easy. Now I just do like that and take it away, and it's ready. I can put sparkle up here now, you know. So listen what I'm saying. What I did is not allowed, but I just did it. And here we have been cutting a little bit too huge angle, on this. So I'm going to start to fill those with this sparkle. This is thicker than the green one there. We're going to start with this one now then. Well, I'm done with the thick sparkle and all the cracks and all the bolts. So now I'm going to use the green one, the fine sparkle in this, yeah, I don't know how to say it, the nedsøk. And we're going to put this pop in the crack. Yeah, I'm gonna show you. Just to tell you straight away, I'm not an expert. I'm an amateur on this, so I'm not sure if I'm doing right. But now I put, as you can see, a layer of this fine sparkle. Then we're gonna take this pop. I have to cut it and feed it here now. Wait. As you can see on this one, it should be this way. Then we're gonna put it in the middle up there. I don't know. It's really important it's in the center and it's straight, so you don't get any bends on later on. And I'm gonna do like this. I'm not sure it is right, like I said, but I believe it's right. I think it's really important to push it in so the sparkle go through this one, because there's a lot of small holes in it. It's difficult to see it here, but to get the sparkle to squeeze through it, you know. Now I put a thin layer of a sparkle on top of this pop streamer, but it's important don't put too much sparkle, because I don't want to have too much stuff to sand down. That's the mistake many do, I think. Put too much and you have a lot to sand down. It's better to have it almost level now, sand a little bit tomorrow when it's dry, and put more sparkle. Huh? He's only spectating this Niklas Bolberg was sitting here. I'm the one who was putting sparkle. Look here now, a couple of hours in, I'm actually done up here for today now. So now I go downstairs and continue there. Because I put the paper now, everywhere I should have the paper. But actually here, I'm gonna have paper tomorrow, but I'm gonna do a special thing here. I learned today from my professional painter sparkle guy. I'm gonna show you tomorrow. And also here I'm gonna have this corner stuff. This I didn't get from my sponsor yet, so I'm gonna pick it up tomorrow, I guess, and mount it. But yeah, it's done up here for today then. All right, as you guys can see, I only have this line left. I'm gonna try to show you how it's done now on video. It's not so easy with one hand, but we will try. First of all, I'm gonna take one more of this. I'm empty. As you can see on the Gyps plate, it have this insect. This I'm now pre-filling with sparkle. And when that's done now for a few meters, I take, what the shit? Kom igen då! I'm gonna have it so it's perfectly like that. Yeah. Then I put that one a little bit on the top of the other one. This is normally much more easy when I have both my hands. And it have to be straight, and I just do like that. And we mount it all the way down. It's really important. It's you stretch it. That's important, I think. And I am absolutely not an expert on this. I'm an amateur. So probably some painters are looking at this now and say, what the fuck is he doing? But this is my way. Then I put that one, or I continue put this one all the way down there. Then I take my sparkle with a little bit sparkle on it. Put a little bit like there, and I push like hell. Push it up into the sparkle, so the sparkle is squeezing through it. Because this pop have a lot of small holes, like I said earlier on. And it's really important to fill it completely. Like that. So what I do, when I'm done here now, all this stuff is still lying a little bit higher up than the side. So when I'm gonna sand it now tomorrow when it's dry, it's almost nothing to sand. It's only one time over with the machine, and I can put sparkle a second time. Because I could also put more sparkle here and try to make it flush the first time, but then it's so much work to sand it down. So for me, this is better, easier, faster. And then we have the bolts. I just put a little bit over like this. This you have to do a couple of times, because when you fill those, you can see it get air bubbles in it. So you're never gonna manage to make those perfect straight away. And when this sparkle is drying, it's also crimping. Like your penis when you're taking a bath in cold water. So when it's drying, you have to put even more anyway. There we also have a spot. I'm gonna turn off this spiker. And yeah, because I'm done enough for today. Now this is gonna dry till tomorrow. Then we're gonna sand it. And I'm gonna start put the same pop on the short side of the Gyps plates. There we don't have this insect. So here we're gonna do something special. And I will show you tomorrow or later in this movie then. It's like 3 seconds and I'm gonna show you. And tomorrow I'm also gonna start mount those. These are the corners for like this edge. We're gonna have it there. And I also have some other special cool stuff I get from my sponsor Gyproc. This one. We're gonna have in the top up there. Make a nice H. Made myself a rigger now with the sander I bought before Christmas, just one. I've now been sanding down this piece. This is pretty heavy, eh? These are pretty much Newton meters when you're sanding, so you have to use your muscles to sand it down. Luckily it's only this piece, this one, and upstairs left. And when that's sanded, you're gonna put sparkle all over one more time and sand it again, and holy shit. Now done flying over everything with the machine. Now I'm gonna do the corner with my hand. As you see here, the machine didn't go completely to the inside, so this I'm gonna do with helvete. I can do it like that. Then was the second floor. Also done, sounded all the way. Alright, Saturday morning, early. Boys is cooking later. Then we're gonna remove these socks there, the big one, down into the basement in the next building. So before the boys is coming in, we're gonna start with that. I'm gonna push and do as much as possible in the roof here. So now I'm actually gonna show you a special trick. Or I don't know if it's special, but I will show you. I showed you earlier how I was putting this pop streamer into the insert in the Gips plate with sparkle. Here, we also need to have this pop streamer on every shutter on the Gips plate, so it's many. So normally you can also do that with sparkle, but then you have to put some millimeter with sparkle first, like I did here, and then this pop streamer and sparkle again. So it's gonna build like few millimeters. And to straighten it out then with sparkle later on, you have to sparkle like from here to there to level it out, you know. So, an old retired painter here in town teach me that I can buy this våtromsglue. Hva faen det? Wet room glue for tapet. Yeah, this I'm gonna now roll it on with this one. Thin layer. And then I'm gonna glue on this pop streamer. Because then it's not gonna build more than 1 millimeter. When that's dry and sitting, then we can put sparkle. Then we don't need too much sparkle. So let's test it out. I never done this before. And I can promise you guys one thing. If this is not working out, I will never bring these video clips into the video log. I have now waited a few minutes, put on more places, and pre-coated this one, so let's see if it's sticking. I need both my hands on it. I felt it was a little bit too early because the glue was still wet, but it's staying there. So I think this will work out really good. After putting up few pop bremser now, I felt that it's best thing to do is just to put a lot of glue, a little bit thicker than I did the first time, and put the pop on straight away and push it really hard in to the glue with the sparkler, the sparkle pad or what to say. Yeah, that was I feel is the best. Yes, I'm done downstairs with putting all the pop streamers that way. Now we go upstairs then. Before we go upstairs, I'm gonna try to mount this corner list here on this corner. And this one I got from Gyproc, the factory in town, same where I get all the Gips plates. This, you only have to spray a little bit water on, they say. And it's some layer of glue here will get active then with water. And then we can mount it, so let's try it. This is something I have never done, so I'm not sure how this goes. How much water, or do I have to wait after I put water on it? I don't know. Let me just do it like this and I try. Yeah, it feels a little bit sticky already, so let's try it. Can I stand there? Yep. This was actually sticking pretty good, and you can still like move it, you know? It's not that like it and it's stuck. If you put it on a little bit wrong like I did, I could still just move it a little bit. Yeah, and this one you can just put sparkle over later on when it's dry and stuck. That's pretty cool actually. And to cut them on the length, I only used the scissor.